coins and other artifacts from China, Rome, and Greece have been unearthed. They can be dated as more than 2,000 years old. It is not surprising that this region has been given the name Suvarnabhumi, the Golden Land.
Smaller city-states consolidated to form nations. About the year 1150 of the current era, a new nation was born. It called itself Siam, or Thai. It developed distinctive cultural expressions and traditions. Its capital was called Sukhothai, meaning the dawn of happiness.
In 1350, a second Thai capital was established at Ayutthaya. This city was built on the great Chao Phraya River, giving access to the sea. Trade with many nations began to flourish. In 1567, the Christian gospel was introduced to Siam by Catholic missionaries from Holland and France. Although it has had its struggles, there is still a large Christian community featuring beautiful old church buildings in Ayutthaya.
After the fall of Ayutthaya, the present capital, Ligay, was founded in 1782. Ligay, the Thai name for Bangkok, means City of Angels, and to this city came in the 1830s missionaries from America. Dr. Dan Beach Bradley brought the gospel of God's love and mercy along with modern developments in the field of medicine, including vaccinations against smallpox and treatment for cholera, two scourges of Asia. The missionaries also introduced modern education with new opportunities for both boys and girls. In 1889, Dr. Daniel McGilvery, a Presbyterian missionary from North Carolina, founded the first training school for Christian leaders. Then, with the advent of private higher education in Thailand, this school became part of Payak University, the first private university in the country.
The gospel of Christ's love was proclaimed in word and deed by these early missionaries. A small but steadily growing church has emerged. Under the tolerant reign of the Chakri dynasty, Christians and persons of all faiths live in general harmony.
เมืองไทยของเรางดงามตระการไรนาไพศาลสมบูรณ์อุดมคือพันธุ์ธัญญาเพิ่มพูนไทยบุญทรัพย์สินนานาประเทศเมืองไทยบ้านเมืองของไทยพระเจ้าอวยพรเมตตามีความชอบธรรมยินดีปรีดาอิสระธรรมรุ่งถาวร
Thai is the name of our fair land, its fields with plenty filled. Abundance spreads on every hand, in valleys, plains, and on the hills. Old land of Thai, kingdom of Thai, God bless and grant you grace to stand for truth, to stand for right, His favor to embrace.
ไทยของเรางดงามยิ่งใหญ่รักชาติด้วยใจภักดีมีศาสนานำทางชีวิตชีพรีเพื่อองค์ราชาประเทศเมืองไทยบ้านเมืองของไทยพระเจ้าอวยพรเมตตามีความชอบธรรมยินดีปรีดาอิสระธรรมรุ่งถาวร
Thank you. This is the moment when all 7 of our performers are on stage at once, so I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce them to you all. First, we have Warapan, whose English name is Venus. She's a new one. Let me introduce each one, then we can have a nice applause. Thank you. She's new with us this year, graduate of the Chiang Mai College of Performing Arts, and a marvelous dancer, as you will see and have seen already. Second one is Weera Che, or Brian. Brian is a wonderful singer, is also an accomplished painter and in graphic arts. He's an actor as well, and is marvelous. He can play all sorts of roles, and has been with us for 7 years. The next is Manita, or Faye. Faye is something of a newcomer this year. She won out in a competition to join us 18 months ago, a tour of the East Coast, and so was a student at that time at Payap University. Now has come full-time on our staff for the first year. The next is Ratchadaphon, or Jessica. Jessica is comes from a town not too far from Chiang Mai, and had experience with CCI when she was just a little child and always wanted to be part of this group. She later studied theology in Bangkok, and when she finished, she came as an intern and has then been with us full-time for 7 years. And then Ratakhom, or Ken. Ken is also a graduate of the Performing Arts College, wonderful dancer and actor. He plays the villain to perfection, as you will see later tonight. He's also been with us, one of our real veterans, and makes a wonderful contribution. He's been with us for 17 years. Next is Kawadit, or Guide. Guide as tour guide, that's his English and Thai nickname. Has been with us for 4 years. We got him out of the Payap library, all dusty like an old book. No, we didn't know just what we were getting, but it turned out to be an amazing clown or comedian, and you will see this in a few minutes as well. Udom Chai came to us as, his name is James, that's his Thai nickname as well, came to us many years ago, I'll tell you how many in a minute, as a technician for sound and light and video, and but has also been in plays and has accompanied our team on its tours for 21 years.
Now, because we have been here several times before, some of you will remember what we're going to do now, but this is to introduce Thai culture to people, and there are a lot of people here tonight who haven't seen our performance before. So we want to take a little time to introduce you to some of the basics of Thai culture, including how to greet one another, and also just a little bit about Thai language. So, one aspect, the important aspect of any culture is the way that people greet one another. And we're really blessed this year. On our way to our tour in the US, we stopped off in Korea. And we found that in Korea, people bow, similar to Japan, they bow. And here in the US, we generally shake hands when we greet one another. But in Thailand, we wai. And the wai is just putting your palms of your hands together and making a little bow with your head and your body a little bit. It can actually be very complicated because the height of your hands depends on the status of the person that you're whying, but we won't get into all the details about it. We'll just keep it a basic why. So that means hello. It also means goodbye. So when you take your leave of someone, you also why them. And it can also, it's also used when you say thank you. In Thailand, whenever little children are given anything, they have to why, and they're saying thank you. They're also saying please. So if you're going to ask for something, you also why. And if you offend somebody or hurt somebody's feelings and you need to apologize or say I'm sorry, a why is also very helpful in that situation. So why don't you just turn to the person next to you and say hello to them. Greet them. Why? Very well done.